Welcome. If you don't know me, or if you do know me and don't recognize me, I am Emily Hook. I am the children's pastor here. And this has been a labor of love over the last 2 months. You can come stand with me. And this is my Ryan. But our kids and our teens have worked extremely hard since October on these plays, and we're really excited to bring them to you tonight. And I pray that they touch your heart. They are funny, as you can tell by my costume. We will have a little bit of humor, but they also have a very deep, very poignant message for this season, and I hope that you don't miss that. So, without further ado, I give you Away from the Manger.
Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, a baby named Jesus was born in a manger in Bethlehem. I'm sure you've all heard quite a bit about Jesus' birth before. You know that there were shepherds and wise men and barn animals around when he was born. That's quite a list, but there really weren't many there when you think about it. You'd think that the whole world would have shown up for the birth of its Savior.
We hear a lot about the people and animals that went to the manger. Let's find out about the ones that stayed away. Hello over there. Pardon me, folks. Nice day, isn't it? Yo, you guys. Say, aren't you people shepherds?
Yep.
So did you go to Bethlehem to see the baby?
No.
But I thought there were supposed to be shepherds there. There must have been some other shepherds.
Yep.
Well, why don't you all go? What's that? A union contract?
Shepherd's Union Local Number 404. Minimum acceptable working conditions. Article 5. No shepherd of Union Local 404 shall be required under any circumstances to venture more than 1 hour's distance from his usual field abiding. The aforementioned shepherds may venture further if he so chooses, but only if the weather isn't cold, the sheep aren't sick, and he really feels like it.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You didn't go see the baby because it's not in your job description? Is that right?
Yep.
You guys don't take many risks, do you?
Nope.
I guess you never get hurt that way, but you missed out on a really big event. Where are you going? I want to ask you a few more questions.
Article 6. No shepherd of Union Local 404 shall be required under any circumstances to answer a lot of nosy questions from a complete stranger. A couple maybe, but not too many.
Guess they must see the baby because it wasn't in their job description. And they didn't want to change their routine. I guess we're all afraid to change sometimes. Are you two the wise men?
Yes, indeed we are.
Absolutely.
No question about it.
You must be the ones that went to see the baby in Bethlehem. And you brought him gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Well, actually, we were a bit tied up that day.
Tied up?
Yes, you see, there was a very important scholarly conference that we just absolutely had to attend.
Yes, terribly important, terribly important.
Wouldn't have missed it, really. It was certainly an intellectual milestone.
What was the conference about?
I can't say that I remember exactly, but it was a very important conference.
Say, what was that conference about anyways?
Let me think. Oh, I remember now. The exact title was Celestial Signs That Will Indicate the Birth of the Messiah. Theoretical and technical aspects.
Yes, exactly. Good of you to remember.
Celestial signs. Does that mean stars and things like that?
Yes, you're a very well-educated child.
So you must have spent a lot of time looking into telescopes.
Well, no. Actually, the meeting was inside. There weren't even windows. It made it easier to see the signs.
We were quite busy the whole week. I didn't get to go outside at all.
Nor did I.
Then you didn't see the star?
What star?
huge star up in the sky. Some other wise men followed it to see the baby.
Nonsense. The star-directed theory has never been proven.
Very scanty evidence. Very scanty evidence.
Are you sure it wasn't a rainbow? Many of the more influential wise men think it will be a rainbow.
The star theory is definitely out. The rainbow theory is much more credible.
I personally favor the lightning bolt theory. So dramatic.
But you missed the baby.
Couldn't have been the right baby. The star-directed theory is out.
Absolutely not. Couldn't have been.
Yes, the lightning bolt theory is interesting. I was discussing that with just the other day.
The meteor shower theory.
Too vague.
Indeed.
Well, it seems that these wise men were too preoccupied with their theories to notice the coming of their Christ child. Ideas can get in the way sometimes, especially if you really like them.
Well, I thought I'd never get out of those shops alive. I have never in my whole life seen so many people.
Pardon me, but it seems like you've had a very busy day.
Busy, busy. Honey, when you're an innkeeper's wife, you're always busy. But you're right, today was especially bad.
Why is that?
There's just a lot to do, that's why. I've had to buy food for all the people staying at the inn. I've had to buy a turkey and all the stuff that goes with it and all these decorations because we have to compete with the other inn. And of course, that's not the end of it. Oh no, now I have to clean up after all these people, change their sheets, and take out their trash, sweep the floors, and put up all these dumb decorations. On top of that, I have a mountain of laundry to do. Busy, honey. Right now, I've got a busyness degree.
So you and your husband run this inn, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
It was very nice of him to let that pregnant woman stay in the barn.
There's a pregnant woman in the barn?
Well, not anymore. She's had the baby.
Oh, brother.
Maybe you could go out and see it sometime.
No, you listen here, Buster. I have got way too much time to spend coochie-cooing some little baby.
But this is a special baby.
Buster, they're all special. Is that baby going to help me with all this work?
Well,
Of course not. It's the census and I have no time to spend with that baby. Mom?
Hello? Are you the innkeeper's daughter?
Yes, and I'm looking for my mother. Have you seen her?
she just left. She was extremely busy.
Well, I have terrible news. A lady had a baby in our stable. Then she put it in a manger. Do you know how gross that is?
So you saw the baby?
Me? Go to the stable? Are you kidding? I might get dirty. Yuck.
But babies are beautiful.
Maybe if they had a bath and are wearing stylish clothes. But how can anything born next to a donkey be beautiful? I feel gross just thinking about it. I need to go wash my hair and change my clothes.
Kind of interesting, isn't it? They've got the Messiah in her backyard. One hasn't got the time to see it, and the other thinks she's too good to get her hands dirty. Some of the barn animals will get close.
Some of the barn animals that get closer to Jesus than they will.
Some, but not all.
Go on stage. Go on stage.
So you were right there in the barn when baby Jesus was born?
No,
You weren't inside the barn at all?
no,
Do you always have to stay outside?
no.
Why didn't you go inside to see the baby?
We
We just wanted to have fun.
But some of the other animals were inside.
I just wanted to have fun. But you missed the most important baby ever to be born.
I guess you get the picture. The barn animals were too involved in playing and having their own fun. Well, that just about wraps it up. I hope we've given you a little introduction to some of the folks that stayed away from the manger. Just in case you've forgotten, we'll remind you one more time.
Remember the shepherds? They stayed away because they didn't think their responsibility was to go. It wasn't their job description.
And how about the wise men? Do you remember them? They stayed away because their ideas were more important to them than the baby.
After the stars, we met the innkeeper's wife. She was too busy.
And her daughter, who thought the baby was beneath her.
Finally, we met some barn animals who just wanted to have fun.
How about you? Will you stay away from the manger this Christmas?
Yes!